what I can't find.
Susie can't find your face, anybody.
I literally cannot find my face, y'all. I'm faceless.
So this is an improvement because before we went live, it was like this weird looking yellow soccer ball. And at least she got to find a picture of herself. Versus
Which is weird. This is all y'all get today. Thank God. I didn't even have to put any makeup on or anything.
And see, if I had a little avatar myself, well, let me see. If I turn my video off, do I have something weird? Nope, just me.
You just have that little white doodad.
I got the white doodad.
This is so strange.
Oh, yeah, I know. I did my hair today, Natalie. I
didn't bother doing mine. I guess it don't matter because y'all can't see me.
It doesn't matter.
So I'm going to be, y'all know I'm going to be working with this all night long trying to figure out what in the actual hell is
Susie's
going on.
like, I spent an hour and a half getting ready, and now I can't even go on video.
No, but I would be pissed if I did. I would be pissed. Susie, does your face hurt? No. I can't find it. It can't hurt because I can't find it. It's gone. It's just like gone.
Oh, but it was hilarious behind the scenes. I can't find my face. I can't find
we won't worry about it on this slide because it's mostly pictures anyway.
It's pretty seriously anyway. So
I'll show up the next time around.
Oh, Natalie, is your face hurting you, Susie? Because it's killing me.
Oh my gosh! Look at who's here with the jokes today.
Oh, Natalie here with the jokes. Just with the jokes.
I love me some jokes. Wait, your name is Cuckoo. Oh, okay.
I am.
You know what Cuckoo is?
I am. Cuckoo.
Lord.
Cuckoo.
Okay, so I did not know this, y'all, that the tell-all started at 5:00.
Do you know what's sad though? Do you know it was my husband who was like, "Oh my God, the tell-all! It starts at 8. This is awesome!" And I said, "Well, we're going to live at 8." And he's like, "What? Y'all done messed up, man! Y'all done messed up." He's like, "I'm watching you guys."
You better let him know his wife done messed up because I changed my time 3 times today.
It was all my fault. I was like,
3 times. Y'all blame it on Raquel. I'm telling you.
All my fault. All my fault. I was like, 8:00. Let's do 8:00. I thought it came on at 9. Eastern Standard Time.
I wrote on a piece of paper, begging none, no balls. Why would I write that?
I don't know. Could be any 90-day guy.
I have no idea what that means. My dad said that to me all of the time. Uh-oh. Wait, that it's your fault, Natalie? Oh, shit. I feel bad.
Your face is hurting.
So, the joke. So, okay, we are just now getting to the finale of 1,000 Pound Best Friends, y'all. I'm not sure they're going to come back with another season.
I hope they do.
I hope they do, but I don't know. Usually by now they have some sort of both of your accents are accentuated. I don't know what that means. Is that good or bad?
You can really hear my accent coming out.
I'm not sure about that.
You'll hear the New Yorker come out.
New Yorker.
New York.
All right, we have Sister showed up.
Oh, she did.
Okay, so I kind of think that part of this might be a little bit of a put on. You know what I'm saying? I think it might be a little bit because they've been close their whole lives. I cannot see one surgery, considering the fact she said she had like 12 or 13, being like this real big issue for the sisters. So my thought process on it is I think it might have been a little bit of a, let's cause some drama situation.
I agree.
You think? I think so.
I do. I think that her sister has, I do think that she was a sabotager. I do really, my gut tells me is that she's always wanted Vanessa to be heavy, because if Vanessa was not independent, that the two of them would always be together. But do I think that it's as bad as they kind of portrayed it? No. I think that her sister was a little bit more angry that she moved out because of the financial support that, because they shared all the bills. Vanessa's not living there. she's not paying the, she now doesn't have to pay half the, I would be kind of pissed off too. But as far as like the surgery, I agree with you. I think this was a little kind of for show.
I think so. I'm still trying to find my face.
Where's my face?
I got the worst.
Natalie took the gummy. So Susie, it would have been really funny if you would have come up with the soccer ball, because I think you would have blown Natalie's mind. Natalie would have been like, "What the? I don't even know what just happened."
Yeah, that probably wouldn't have gone so well. Bless her heart. I would have freaked out, Natalie.
You would have totally freaked her out.
Wouldn't have been good. So I understand, we know that Megan is best friends with Natalie. I mean, got Natalie stuck on the brain. Natalie, got your name stuck in my brain. We know that they're really good friends. I mean, but she is right. There's nothing like a sister, unless she's a pain in the ass sister. I don't know.
Right.
I beg to differ on that one.
Right.
And Vanessa, she has a point. She's not as harsh as she usually is. I mean, she was a little bit like, let's see.
Well, and I'm also wondering if she's realizing how she's coming across too.
Could be.
Now she's there with a big group of friends. She's there with Natalie's support group. She probably figured I better tone this back a little bit, because I'm not going to just have Megan like digging at me. I'm going to have all 4 of these women like coming at me.
Yeah, because it's really important, especially for her, getting this surgery is life changing, because she's got to understand that. That's a big deal. Really big deal. What the hell did my dog do? Good Lord. Okay, do you remember the one before this where where Dr. Proctor told her that as of right now, that she was one of his less successful patients?
Right. And I know, yes. And one of the things that we learned, because we didn't get to cover last week's, one of the things that we learned is that Megan did not have the traditional sleeve or bypass. She had that transfer, whatever. There's like a third surgery that is done. Which I thought actually was even more aggressive than bypass.
I didn't realize there was a third surgery.
Yeah, there was a third surgery. I caught it when he was, and I don't remember what the name is. I was hoping that Angela was going to be in here, because I know that she probably would know. But yeah, so there's like a third surgery, and it's like they reverse the connectors or something. And, it is supposed to be like, that's why he said, most of my patients are down almost to like their goal.
Wait a minute. Was it a duodenal switch?
Yeah, something like that. Yes.
Okay. Because there's a sleeve gastrectomy, gastric bypass, adjustable gastric band, and a duodenal switch,
she had a duodenal switch, is what she had.
May lower some of the risks, I guess, that you normally have with other types of surgery.
Right.
That's what I'm seeing.
Yes.
I go to the Google for my information.
I know, the Google. You do love the Google.
Analysis of obesity-related outcomes and bariatric failure rates with duodenal switch versus gastric bypass for more. Okay, so they apparently give you all that information too. Right. Okay, well, that's interesting. I didn't realize.
You should be further down the road than this.
Right. She should have already lost quite a bit more weight. And I guess he's like, what you doing there? Oh, is that it? Yeah, intestinal. I guess it's kind of duodenal is the duodenal, whatever it's called, gland or whatever it is in that same area. So I'm sure it's the same thing. Oh my goodness, her trying on these or trying to try on her dresses. Bless her heart.
And I kind of feel like this was a little set up too.
I definitely felt like this was a setup. I think the only thing that wasn't set up is the fact that all her shit fell because it's so heavy.
I was like, that is not staged.
I didn't. You could tell by her reaction that she's like, shit. Because I had the same reaction. I was like, oh, you got to pick all that crap up now and deal with it.
fix it, and who knows what broke. Yeah,
she's got a lot of clothes.
She does have a lot of clothes, and she wears a lot of dresses, which and so when she was pulling out those dresses, I was like, sundress. I thought Tina was hilarious when she's like, really, leopard again? And then she put it on the bed and she's like, oh my God, I can't even see the dress. It's like, oh, leopard in there. And I was like, none of these dresses are. And then she pulled that one out and I was like, oh, of course. All of a sudden it's the really fancy dress. Like, wouldn't you go to the fancy dress right off the bat? I would have been like, here's the dress
you would think, right?
Right.
You would think.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought the dress she wore was very fitting. I thought it was very pretty. I thought they all looked really nice.
They did.
My opinion.
Yeah.
Okay, she's getting ready for her surgery.
I know.
And you know what? It sucked is she couldn't have anybody go in with her because of COVID.
Right.
Are we allowed to say that word, or is that like one of those words? No, I can't say that anymore, dumbass. Yeah, she had to go in by herself, which I had to go into the ER by myself during all that pandemic crap. And I tell you right now, I didn't like it, and I wasn't having surgery. So I would imagine that was pretty scary not to have somebody there for you. You know, with that going on.
That had to have been, and
that would scare me too, to go in there by myself. But she seems to be a pretty brave person, anyways. And besides, you got Dr. Proctor. I mean, I was gonna say that. Yeah, Dr. Proctor. I got to just reach up and grab him and be like, I'm nervous. Can you give me a hug? Are you kidding me? If they had me on all the good drugs, I would be probably asking for more than that from that doctor. This is their last little hug. Goodbye. I love you. You're going to be just fine.
Right.
That little Georgia accent.
Yeah. I thought that this was great. I thought it was great that the girls took her to the hospital, kind of, Megan cheering her on, telling her that everything was going to be fine. It's scary, and Vanessa took it all in stride, as I would have guessed. But thinking about with Dr. Now, and I know that she would have had to be on a liquid diet right before she would have gone in there, so she must have actually probably lost even more weight, because remember they say if you gain the weight they won't even do the surgery. Right. So I would have loved to have known, that would be one of my questions if we ever had an opportunity to interview her. How much more weight did you lose between, because he scheduled it a week out. He was like, okay, we'll put you on the schedule for next week. When she went in to weigh in, he said, you'll get your surgery.
I highly doubt, though, that she would have put that much weight back on in that week,
Right.
I don't think that she would.
Didn't give her enough time to gain that much weight.
He probably feels like if she went to that much effort to lose that much weight before the surgery, hopefully she's not going to keep it off, right?
You would hope.
Well, you would hope.
Yes.
Can't guarantee it, but who knows?
There it is.
I got the screen grabs, but they're so strange. All of them were coming out really weird, so I just went with it. All right, cool. We'll just go with it. I know she's really nervous. Yes, but she gets to look at you. She should be fine now. I would be like, it's okay, doctor. I got drugs and a hot doctor. I'm good. But if you notice, though, remember, she had some issues. She had some scar tissue from other surgeries, apparently, that she had in the past.
Yes.
And I was afraid there for a minute. I was like, uh-oh. I hope this is just for drama. I hope they don't actually have an issue. I already knew they didn't, because I already knew she got the surgery.
Yeah.
So.
But it was still kind of scary.
Yeah. Well, even the sister said she'd had how many surgeries? 12 or 13. I don't know what she's had done, but clearly she's had some issues in the past.
Right. Yeah.
But they got it done, and she's in recovery.
I thought it was so cute because she was when they had her in the ER, or not the emergency, in the operating room, in the OR. and they're transferring her over. She was so freaking pleasant with everyone. She was chit-chatting with everybody.
She's always very nice. She might have been a little bit high too.
She might have been, but I had to laugh through that because I was just like, this is just so classic, like what you see of her personality. Yeah. I'm going to go get surgery. And now, but here I am. I'm in here. I'm just going to chat with everybody. How y'all doing? Please make sure that you do good. Don't let me die.
I do the same thing when I go in for medical procedures. I do the same thing, and I'll tell you what it is. It's a nervous thing for me. Like I laugh and cut up. Hello, Minnie. I laugh and cut up because if I don't, I'm gonna break down and cry.
Right.
So it's like a defense mechanism instead of being nervous and showing that nervousness. She's laughing it off, and that's exactly what I do. The same thing. I talk to everybody, especially once they give me some medicine. I'm just like, ooh, I feel good.
It feels good. Feels good.
Feels good.
Yeah, I told my doctor when he was when I got into the OR, I did tell him, don't let me die. That's the only thing I said to him.
Don't let me die.
Don't let me die. And he's like, don't worry.
We can just look at this picture for the rest of the live. What do you think? We can just look at this.
You're just gonna leave that
Somebody told me, and I don't remember who it was. I don't know if it was in here or what. That in his pictures from when he was younger, that he wasn't that good looking, and I'm like, what?
Maybe he filled out.
Well, if you think about it, though, think about Patrick Dempsey. He was a nerd with big, huge curly hair, and he turned into Dr. McDreamy. So, something's going on with these men. I don't understand it. The older they get, the better looking they get, and the older we get, we have to go and get freaking Botox. Excuse me?
Yep, Botox.
That's not fair.
Mommy makeovers. Maybe you should make that, since you can't find your face. Maybe you need to make that your face.
I don't need to worry about my face today because I don't have a face. I'm faceless. I'm like everybody else on YouTube right now. No face.
Give me your face. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm. If anybody comes in here yelling at me to show your face, I'm gonna be like, I can't
show
my face.
You're like, I want to show my face.
I really want to figure out how to show my face, but I can't. I don't know what's going on. I'm really pissed off.
Oh my God,
so I don't know what he was saying here, but he just looked good saying it, so I took his picture. Bless her heart, though, she looked rough coming out after that surgery. Bless her heart. I'm trying to figure out what is on her face, though. Does that look like blood?
It does.
I was a little confused by that. I'm like, what is going on with the face situation? Her lips maybe bled?
I wonder if whatever, because I don't think that they put a tube down your throat for this, do they?
But they might for people who are larger like this.
Yeah, because I'm wondering if maybe, because they would have strapped that and her mouth would have been open. And then they put a strap on that around your neck to keep it stable. So I was just wondering if maybe that's what that was.
You think they had a strap-on situation going on?
Maybe.
No, I didn't. I don't see these until they come up on my computer bigger. But I did see it on the TV when I took the screen grab, and I'm like, what is going on with her mouth? I can't figure that out. Either way, she's high.
Horrible pain. So.
She's high. She's like, she ain't feeling too much. If you notice. Because, even the other girls were a little bit envious of how well she handled it. Because she came out and, okay, this I was a little bit confused about. Okay, you can't tell me without a doubt that a bariatric doctor is not going to say you have to be on this specific, plus they set you up with a dietitian.
Yes.
The dietitian is going to tell you specifically you have to be on a strict diet before and after surgery. There's no way that she did not know that. So I kind of feel like this is maybe, a little bit more of the setup stuff.
Oh, well, either the setup stuff or, she was overcome by hunger, which was really surprising to me because I feel like the day after surgery, when you're getting released, you would not feel hunger. like you would still have like all the gases and everything inside of you. So yeah, yes. So
well,
maybe
you would think,
right.
but the first thing I did after my hysterectomy, and then let me tell you, I had all that same mess going on. It's in the same area. The first thing I wanted to do coming out of the hospital was eat. I was hungry.
Really?
Yes, I was starving. It was weird.
Well, yep, she said she was starving, and she was like,
well, bless her heart.
I
You know,
eat.
she has a bigger appetite than I do too. So,
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
no offense or anything. I'm not being offensive by that. I'm just
Mhm.
saying she's used to, eating. But then again, she's been eating healthy and obviously doing
Yeah.
something right, or she wouldn't have lost the weight to begin with.
Yes.
But yeah, I think she knew the information that Megan's talking about right here.
Yeah. And they don't, and I know that they give you stuff to read, but like you said, there's also a dietitian and there's classes and all these other things that you're supposed to do so that you understand.
Yeah, they make you prep really hard for these surgeries.
Yeah.
So I find it hard to believe that she didn't know. However,
Right.
they did, they went to her house and they set it all up for her, gave her like the shakes and that type of stuff and that she's supposed to have. I thought that was really sweet.
And you're right, Minnie. She is an emotional eater. We learned about her background and why she is the way that she is. When she had the appointment with the psychologist or the counselor. But I mean, that's going to be she's probably going to need some serious counseling after. Mm-hmm. I don't think that these kind of one-offs of just going with Megan is going to work because you can't use food as your emotional comfort anymore. And when you can't, that's when all the stuff starts to really come out.
Well, I hope TLC is continuing to pay for like that type of stuff, I hope they should be. They really should be. Wait, crap, where was I? Here I am. Oh, okay. Well, this surprised me. So Tina went in for her weigh-in.
Uh-huh.
And I really expected her to have lost quite a bit of weight.
At least 1
pound. Like 0.3 or something. Not even a pound.
Right.
And I was like, oh, damn. And he's explained this before. Mm-hmm. Even people who don't have weight loss surgery, once you get to a certain point, your body starts to sort of reject the losing weight, which I don't fully to this day understand what he was talking about. Mm-hmm. Maybe I should go back and listen to that because I feel like if you're not taking in enough calories and you're exercising and burning off those calories, your body has to lose weight, right?
Well, yes. No, it's more chemical. So there's a turning point in your body where it turns more chemical. It's almost like with like drug addiction, where you have the will and you say that you want to stop. So I want to stop eating. But the chemicals in your body now are so used to 8,000 calories a day. Your body has now changed its mindset almost to where if I now eat under 8,000 calories a day, I am going to starve. So your mind and your chemistry kicks back in to tell you you're starving. You're starving. You need to eat. You need to eat because it's like they say, like, it's almost impossible for you to go from 8,000 or 10,000 calories a day to maintain your weight or 5,000 and drop it down to 1,200 and have it where you can maintain that. Because a lot of people go, look, you lost 100 pounds and you were on this diet plan, you'll be fine. But the reality is that your body is working against you because your body is constantly giving you the message, you're starving, you're not going to survive because your body chemistry has already changed. So that's like the way I understood it. And when they say that your body is working against you, it's not like your body readjusts itself and goes, oh, 1,200 calories. This is what we're normally supposed to be eating. Or you're having 1,500 calories. This is a good, you're maintaining, you're eating healthy and you're eating good foods. Your body doesn't go, oh, we're good. Your body goes, oh my God. Oh my God.
Well, I was shocked. I was shocked to hear her say that she's on board for the surgery.
Well, you know what? He said something that actually even resonated with me. And I was like, oh my God, he is right. He said, how many elderly people do you see obese?
Yes, he said that on the last episode. I was like, oh shit, good point. Yeah, you don't. You don't see very many. Actually, though, and I hate to like say he's wrong, but my great grandmother lived to be almost 101, and she was obese. And let me tell you, this woman ate fried chicken every day and like bacon and eggs. I could not believe the way this
was
woman
she like
ate.
400 pounds obese, or was she like
she was very big, very big. Yeah, probably, and lived to be almost 101. So but you don't see. 90%,
so that's like rare, right?
Probably 99% of the time, though, like what he said is true. You don't normally see very many obese elderly people. That's true. Right. Although I'm not old yet, so we must be talking about somebody else. But no, I'm glad to see she's on board for the surgery. This is why I kind of feel like there might be a second season, because they're gonna wanna now. Are they gonna be filming now? No, because they're gonna need to see some progress with these women, like real progress, and they go live a lot. I don't know if you've seen that or not, but Instagram and Facebook, all of them go live consistently. So I'm thinking if they're gonna have a second season, we'll know when they stop going live.
But I have to tell you, I follow Tina on Instagram.
Wait a minute, Natalie. How do you know there's going to be a second season?
I had to tell, because she's lost. She's lost enough weight to where I feel like she had the surgery.
Wait, who let it slip on IG? Shut up. Seriously?
Oh, so the girls must have let it slip on IG.
Oh, they go live all the time. Like they're constantly going live. They're really cute. They're such a cute little friendship. I did not know that.
They slipped up.
Uh-oh.
They slip up. TLC's not gonna be happy about that.
NDA ain't gonna be happy about. Well, I'm glad though. Good for them. Good for them.
Yeah, I told you it. Like I've been seeing the pictures that Tina has been posting. Now there's a lot of pictures of them at the reunion and everything, which was we all saw that on the episode. But Tina's picture, she's got long brown hair now, which I'm sure are extensions. Tina, if you ever watch this, please tell me where you got those extensions. They are amazing. They look really, really good. But she, and look at those pictures, she really looks like she lost a lot of weight. Her face has slimmed down a lot. Now, granted, maybe it's just the way that she was taking pictures. Could be a filter. I don't know. Remember, we questioned that with Tammy. Was that really that she lost weight, or did she actually have one of the IG filters on? But she definitely looks like she's lost some weight.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That is wow. I had no idea. See, I don't watch them live all the time. I try to catch them as much as I can, but they go live pretty often.
Yes.
So I didn't catch that.
Queen of O'Hara.
Queen. Okay, so so they did show her. How many weeks was this past her surgery?
3 weeks.
307. So she lost another 21 pounds just in a matter of like a couple weeks like that. So, and I've noticed that when they go live and we see her body and whatnot, hey SM, that she is really, really starting to look way thinner. Her face and everything is showing. I don't know if y'all notice, because see, I'm doing keto, and that's probably the first place I notice it. Is in my face and like my belly. And well, apparently somebody told me my ass was getting smaller. I'm like, oh, that's good. I don't know why you're looking, but okay. Good news though. But yeah, there's just certain parts of your body that you automatically notice like get smaller. Like I don't have cankles anymore, all that good stuff,
But big booties are in style right now, so you don't want your booty to go down too.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have the Kardashian ass though. It's not like all like toned and everything.
Well, you know what? They got Botox for that. We'll just Botox your butt. You'll be fine.
We're gonna Botox. Wait, what would Botox do to my butt?
Doesn't it make it? Well, it's not Botox. Whatever the
silicone. I was gonna say no. You don't want to Botox your ass.
It's gonna make it nice and round and smooth.
Every time you sit, you have a totally numb ass. Be like, whoa, wait, am I sitting or am I not?
I don't know,
Natalie. I'm not getting Botox in my ass. Okay, don't try that with me. It's the wrong place.
Natalie's going to take you to a Botox party for your ass.
I'm going to get my face fixed while I'm there. No, I'm just kidding. It doesn't need to be fixed. The only thing that really bugs me is those stupid 11s. And somebody asked me, who was it that said they hate those 11s? It's me. It's me. I hate them. I'm very sensitive to light too, though, and I live in the Valley of the Sun. Perfect place, right? I should live in like Seattle or something.
Yeah, you need to be where it's raining.
I don't know. I heard it was different there. See, this is where, even here she looks thinner. Look at her face here. Look at Vanessa's face. You can tell she's lost weight.
You can. Well, she was down on her down.
Yeah. Well, this is where they're talking about going to. You know what? I'm telling you, this whole class reunion thing. I still cannot believe I got voted most changed. I really don't think that was a compliment.
You got voted most changed?
I got voted most changed. Well, because I weighed like 97 pounds in high school and had dark brown curly hair. So by the time I went to, I want to say it was our 15-year class reunion or something like that. And of course, I did not weigh 97 pounds and I had blonde hair and it looked very different. They were like, wait, who are you? And I was like, that's me. That's me, that little skinny person. They're like, oh my gosh, most changed person. I'm all, I don't know how to take that. She'll be naked. Look at Minnie. Naked all the time now. Oh, Lord.
She'll be naked all the time.
I'm going to have to do it when you arrive. Oh shit! Natalie's gonna just like take me to the place the minute I get there. That's scary.
To get your butt Botox.
Have you ever had Botox, Raquel?
No. I am lucky enough that I do not have. I have laugh lines, but you see them when I laugh. I don't have them yet.
That makes sense. I don't have very many lines on my face. Really, I don't. Except those two right smack in the middle.
I always win the stuffed animal when we go anywhere, and it's the I can guess your name, your age. I always win. They're always off by 10, 12 years.
You know what I heard that they look at? Yeah, I don't mind laugh lines. You know what I heard that they look at when they're trying to guess your age? They look at your hands.
They look at your most people around your eyes. You start to get the little crow's feet from squinting.
True.
And stuff like that. So
but your hands most definitely tell your age, especially if you're an idiot like me who doesn't put on sunscreen. Why? I should be. Well, I mean, I do when I'm in the sun, but when I'm driving, even I should be. So do we think that she's going to go through that Ashley is going to go through with a second surgery?
I don't know. I think
injections in your hand. What? So can they take some fat from my ass and put that in my hands, Natalie? Is that how that works?
I don't know. I kind of feel like if Tina goes through with it and all three of them are losing weight, then I feel like she is going to go through with it. I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence.
She might be the least motivated in the group. I mean, I don't mean that with any no disrespect or anything like that. It's just that as far as when the women start talking, they're very passionate about losing this weight. Yes, I think she wants to lose it, but I don't feel like she's like, pumped up as much as the other women, I guess I should say.
Yeah, she's already, like you said, she's already been through it. I don't know. I kind of, and she too is also like Vanessa. She's very comfortable in her weight. She's always said that she's been comfortable in her weight. And even though she's not happy with the fact that she weighs more than what she does when she originally had her first surgery, she really does not seem like her weight defines her like it kind of does with the others.
No, You're right. She's kind of comfortable in her own skin. I feel like
Vanessa's very comfortable in it, but I think that I think that with her son gaining weight, that concerned her, and she's like, we all need to make a change. And then I think that she was like, I'm not going to live like at the weight that she was, because she was so much heavier than the other girls.
See, I'm the opposite. I'm not comfortable at all with my weight. Not at all. Like, I'm one of those, I have been so damn strict, probably to the point where I'm depriving myself of things like I really, really, really want to have, but you know what? I don't care.
Right.
I kind of laughed at this statement because this is actually Vanessa saying this. It's not Ashley. Hope that some of our big, sexy men show up and they ain't fat. All right, Miss Vanessa, you want some men there, but you don't want no fat man. She wants her a little bit skinny man. I'm just saying.
Oh my God.
She's made it very clear she does not want a fat man.
No fat man. I don't want any fat man showing up.
I kind of giggled a little bit at that. This next picture I find very intriguing. So you've got all four of them. They're all dressed up, are all ready to go.
Yeah.
Is that not a cool picture though? Because they look like they're walking in. We're big. We're proud. We're going to go in. I don't care what people think of us.
That's
we
right.
Look good. We know we look good. That's just the way it is. I mean, they and look in the back. You can barely see Vanessa because of my little thumbnail. Sorry about that. You can't see her face, but look at how happy she is. She's still dancing in the door. I mean, I will say one thing for her. She does not let anything really, really get her down. At least not that we can see.
No. She was ready to go in there and see people. She looked fabulous. Her makeup was amazing. I mean,
I don't know if you noticed, but they tagged whoever did their hair and makeup for them as well. I think on Facebook. I'm not sure, but I feel like she and Megan are opposites. Like, Vanessa, even though she is losing the weight and she wants to lose the weight so she can be, more comfortable in her skin, she's already comfortable in her skin. Whereas Megan has lost a lot of weight. For those of you who don't know, she was on Too Large prior to this. She lost a lot of weight. Is still very uncomfortable in her own skin.
And this is almost
uncomfortable.
She's not
going to undress and go just dance around naked. That's not her thing. I'm sorry, I interrupted you. What did you say?
No. I was saying that you've captured a picture that goes like almost in order of uncomfortableness.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You're right. You're right. It does, doesn't it?
Yeah. Huh. I would vote. Like if we were saying who's the most uncomfortable and then go from there, this is exactly the order that I would have put them in.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about it that way. Interesting outlook on that.
And I love Ashley Strauss, by the way. Her dress
too
was so.
That looks like fire on her. I could maybe even get away with that. I like that.
Yeah, and the heels. I mean, she looked so put together from head to toe. She really
they all look really great. I have to agree. They all look great.
Right. But I mean, look at her.
You're going to go see these people who you went to high school with, and that's that's enough stress as it is.
Oh yeah.
But when you change that much, and trust me, I don't think you want to be nominated as the most changed person.
I don't know if I would take that as a negative.
I went from, also my hair was shorter when I went. Everything about me had changed. Everything.
Right.
Everything. Like everybody was going, wait, you're what? You're who? Hold on. That's impossible. Right. Yeah. No, nobody even recognized me. I'm like, yes, I know. I've gained a few pounds. They're like, no, it's the hair and everything. So
yeah, it's everything. Right. I mean, I think
everything had changed.
The whole thing.
Oh, and then we got the ex-boyfriend, the one that hurt her and cheated on her that she was so madly in love with. He showed up. Chuck.
And you know what also kind of surprised me too is I know that Tina's married. I know that Megan is in a relationship with John. I don't know what Ashley's status is as far as relationships. And I believe that Vanessa is single. But going to a reunion.
They were there.
They were there?
They were there. Yeah. When you look at actual later pictures that they showed of the reunion,
they were
the
there.
husbands and boyfriends were there.
Okay, so I need to go
Which
back.
I found kind of interesting because she ended up having a conversation with her,
with Chuck.
ex-boyfriend who she was in love with as a teenager, which I 100% can relate to. And like she even said, I still to this day think about him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I had a boyfriend when I was like 13, 14. To this day, I still think about him. Always will. As a matter of fact, he was a big influence for my books.
Right.
He's in my books. Just so y'all know,
Yeah.
Cash is who he is. That's the one I wrote after. So,
but I took her still thinking about him as not that she thought about him endearing or that he made any.
No, she thought about him in the way that he treated her. He
and that's right, and that she really beat herself up for years. Being
Natalie got a reunion coming up.
Wow. No, but you know what I mean? It was like a negative. Like a total negative.
Yeah, I think for him, see, mine wasn't like that. My situation was different with mine. I adore him. I still to this day think he is one of the sweetest people. He's still very handsome. He's a good guy. She took away from this though a lesson.
Yes.
Hers was a learning experience, such as don't ever let anybody walk all over you like that. Don't be a doormat.
Yes.
Or at least I think she did. I don't know. I don't think the guy she's with now does that. He seems like he's pretty caring and seems, to accept her for exactly who she is. But this guy cheated on her and did a lot of other things that she didn't approve of. And I don't blame her. I would.
Yeah.
I don't blame her. I just don't blame her.
He was an asshole. Mm-hmm. And I'm glad that she had the opportunity to confront him again. Kind of felt it was a little, I don't know, forced or kind of.
Well, yeah, because do any of us actually really know if she was with this guy back in high school? I wouldn't know.
No, I mean, I don't think she's lying about it, but I think that the whole,
that was loud.
Oh, he's here. Oh, I didn't want to see him. Oh, should I go talk to him and have a conversation?
I agree, but of course she wanted to see him. Of course she did. But then again, like she said, she's put on some weight. Haven't we all, girl? Haven't we all? I don't know. Let's put it this way. I don't recall anybody I saw at my reunion that was the same size now or even then as they were in high school. Because that's not how that works. You have children, you get married, you get older, your body changes.
Right.
It changes.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Look how pretty she looks right there.
Yeah. She's absolutely beautiful.
She does a really good. I think somebody did her makeup for her, which I found kind of interesting because they were showing the girls doing their makeup on the show, and then later on they gave credit to somebody for doing their hair and makeup. I was like, well, son of a gun! Like, wait a minute. Maybe they were just prepping their face. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I think that that's a good picture of her too, even though it's fuzzy.
Yeah. She's terrified. She's like, I don't know. Should I talk to this guy? Should I not? Blah, blah, blah. Of course you should. So, of course she does. And, of course, it's awkward. Mm-hmm. But you know what? I'm with her. I would have brought up, if this guy had done me the way that she's saying that he did. Now, this is, I'm not going to say that she's lying. I don't think she's lying about it. I would have most certainly brought it up to him. Look, you treated me badly. Don't ever do that to anybody else again because it affected me for the rest of my life. Of course it did.
But let's just talk about Chuck here for a minute.
Chuck.
Did somebody run out to like the construction site and say, "Hey Chuck, the reunion is today, like right now. Remember you said that you were going to show up and do this scene with Megan? Can we get you cleaned up a little bit and get you over to the reunion so you guys can sit down and have a talk?" So I was like, he's in a t-shirt, baggy jeans. He's got a little gold chain. Didn't even really do his hair. I mean, I just looked at him and I was like, what? That's how you came to your high school reunion?
I noticed that too. Not even dressed up, but I mean, I will have to say, you know, and I'm not putting a stereotype. Teabagging because you're still a kid in high school. Wait a minute. Natalie's 55 pounds less? Where is this old boyfriend of yours? Natalie, he is married to someone with the same exact first name as mine. So, Susie. Not even kidding. He got remarried a couple years ago and he married a girl with the same name. But Natalie, if you recall, there's a character in my book named Cash, right? That's who I took. That he even has the same initials as the actual real guy.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, there's a lot of real stuff in my book it's real, but people don't know it's real unless I tell them, oh, hey, that's real. By the way, like, yeah, okay, like the main character, the main female character, her initials are my initials. Most people don't know that, but it is. Okay, we'll get back to this construction worker. I don't understand this either. Why he didn't dress up more. And I understand they're down south and sometimes down south.
But everybody else was dressed up.
Huh?
Everybody else was dressed up.
Yeah, except for him. And this wasn't a good look. I thought, I thought he could have done a little better.
He was at work.
Natalie wants to know. Natalie, we're going to have to discuss how real later on, girl.
Yeah.
Actually, a lot of it's not real. Who he is, yes, but what we did, no. So it looks like they hugged it out, talked it out, hugged it out. You're good. Thank you. Okay, bye now.
And John was in the background going, I'm watching you.
John's like, I got my eye on you, dude. Don't touch her. I don't know. I don't know. It did seem very set up to me. I didn't care much for that. See, yeah, you're right. I did know that Tina got the extensions. I know that because she's talked about it several times. Look how short her hair is. And
Tina's makeup was looking fierce, though. Let me just tell you.
Yeah, she looks really nice here.
Yeah,
actually, I like red on her. Red is her color. She needs to stick with red.
I liked her hair being slicked back. Everything. She walked in there like she was looking fierce. Yep,
exactly. And she's probably right. Her friend did need to get some closure. I agree with that. I don't have anybody personally that I need closure with because when I leave them and I don't go back.
Yep. That chapter.
I like this where they're all really, really pumping each other up, and there's nothing we can't overcome. That's true. So you could tell they're getting towards the end of this season, this particular show, because they're coming to an end, so to speak, in both ways. The end of this, whole night, which I don't know if you notice, if you look I follow all of them on Facebook and Instagram, but their Facebook is where they really post. And there's pictures of them with the production team, which is kind of cool.
Aw. Yeah, I need to get back on Facebook. I'm just not on Facebook very much anymore.
I'm not a very big Facebook person either. Oh, here's to a new chapter. Look at her. I love her dress. I do love her dress.
I know.
Showing off that cleavage, girl.
Girl, she's got some boobs.
She does have some boobs. Like, she's messing around. I don't have no boobs like that. She doesn't need fake ones. That's for damn sure. She's got a lot of boobs. She said a lot of her weight is in her top area, which I kind of can see that.
And a lot of times you go and lose weight and you got big boobs like that, they don't go away.
No, this is a cute picture. I think my pictures are all backward though. No.
I kind of felt like at a moment I was like, was there drinking at this party? Because they all look a little tipsy.
There had to be some drinking.
Yeah.
What kind of a reunion?
Poor Megan.
Who has a reunion with no alcohol?
Poor Megan. Megan's like, these bitches are going to be watching me, and I'm not going to be able to keep away from them. Because now they all think I got a drinking problem.
If I get a glass of wine, y'all better shut the hell up because I'm going to drink it.
Glass of wine, shut up.
I'm damn sure going to drink it. But they started dancing. They had a fun time. Teach me what they're doing. What was she doing? Was she doing like electric slide or something?
I don't know what they were doing. I can't remember what song was on. But they were all out there. I love that they brought in some of their old friends. You know what I mean? And it was like, and I got to tell you, also again, I was a little kind of surprised that they were having a high school reunion, but there was only like 25 people there.
I was gonna mention that it was very slim pickings there. There weren't, unless, do you think that they filmed part of it without a lot of people there? Maybe they didn't agree to be shown on TV, and then later on filmed the rest, because they did have a lot of pictures taken from that night. So I think it actually really did happen.
Yeah.
I think just a lot of people didn't want to be on TV. This girl right here, though, you can tell she did not care. Like, show my face.
But still, like, look at the table where people are eating. Like, there's that chick in her jeans and just a top talking with Chuck.
That chick.
Yeah, I did not get, and even the number of tables that they had, it was not like a ton of tables. So I really sat there and
I think it was a small school, though, Raquel. Yeah, I think it was small.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, well, you would think if they brought their significant others, it would add to the people amount, right?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I would just think that there would be more people in the background too when you were taking pictures, and you could just fuzz them out.
Right.
I don't know. Was this
when we really... had ours in a big banquet room. I mean, a nice banquet room. So but clearly,
and this is a gym. You could see the scoreboard.
It's definitely a gym. Yeah, I noticed that right away.
Okay. So I was kind of like, was this really?
Yeah, Natalie, see, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe it was before the reunion started. Actually, some of the people in the background, and now that I think about it, Natalie just made me think about something. Maybe this is some of the production crew that's in the background with the jeans on.
Yeah.
Because they did say they all had a close relationship with production.
Right.
So maybe that's what's going on in the background.
So what do you think? Maybe they like said, hey, we're going to be doing some filming. If you want to come an hour before the reunion actually starts.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Kind of come in, if you're comfortable with being filmed, then you can show up. But if you don't, because I mean, when they walked in, there was literally, I counted,
nobody,
like 10 people. And that was it. Sitting at other tables, they didn't even talk to the other people.
Well, and if you look at this guy on the left, does he not have some sort of credentials or something? It looks like on his pocket.
I thought that was Chuck. And that Chuck?
Is this Chuck?
I think it's Chuck.
Chuck's talking to another girl. Chuck's done moved on.
Chuck's done moved on.
Okay, why do I feel like Chuck? I'm gonna have to message Vanessa or Megan and be like, Megan, okay, did Chuck actually really ever exist? Or was he part of the production crew that y'all just went, hey, you're gonna be Chuck. Here you go.
You're gonna be Chuck.
We're gonna throw you over here on the bleachers. You're gonna sit and have a heart-to-heart conversation with Megan. And y'all are gonna work it out.
Y'all gonna work it out, hang it out in the end, and feel better about yourself and walk away because Chuck's not here. Because Chuck's not showing up. Chuck's not coming today.
No,
I don't know. I saw the whole reunion and I was just like, I've had unofficial reunions that have happened at like, hey, it started on like one message and then people decided they were going to have an unofficial reunion at like a local bar. And there were still more people that showed up to this official reunion, high school reunion at the high school, at the high school gym. So I don't know. But you said you saw other pictures and it appeared that there was more people there. So
yeah, it appeared. And plus their significant others were there, which you don't see on here.
Right.
And I don't know why. Maybe they didn't want to be on TV. I'm not sure what the deal was there, but either way, I thought this was a good ending to this season. I did not know they slipped and said there's going to be a season 2.
Oh my goodness.
Man, I hate it too because I have some other information I want to tell it so bad and I can't.
Right. I know.
I can't. But I will. And maybe once I get clearance, I'll be the first to spill that tea. But
spill the tea.
Before we leave, though, we just need one more look at this face. I need one more look at this handsome, debonair,
picture of Dr. Proctor.
Delicious Dr. Proctor.
You should start with Dr. Proctor and end with Dr. Proctor, right?
Always. And in between. and
in between.
The beginning and the middle and the end.
Oh
Just Dr. Proctor right here.
There it is. I'm telling you, since you can't find your face.
I can't find my face, y'all.
You can't find your face. I really think that you should just have it where you just have a picture. Look, it's just me. It's just me. Just me, because you can't find your face.
There
so
I am.
make your picture just Dr. Proctor. And then give everybody what they want, right? Change your name to Dr. Proctor and just go as Dr. Proctor.
He's just hot. He's just hot, and y'all know it. Y'all know he's hot now. Damn it! I'm gonna have to play with my freaking computer all damn night, try to figure out why my face is not showing up.
Gotta figure out where my face is.
What the hell? I don't know. I need to restart my computer, or what happened?
Well, when was the last time you started your computer, though? That could be it.
It just restarted like a couple days ago on its own.
Okay, then don't restart your computer anymore after you figure out where your face is.
It restarts on its own. It's a piece of shit.
Okay.
Well, actually, no, it's a nice computer. So,
you like your face.
So the next show we're gonna cover. I don't know if we'll chat, but we need to do Love After Lockup.
Love After Lockup. Yes, we definitely have to do Love After Lockup. It's getting very.
Just so y'all, in case y'all don't know, Mama June is coming back in May. I will cover Mama June because people love her.
I hate her. So we'll be on opposite ends. With me.
People love her, but they also love to hate her. So
oh god, I love to hate her.
That's the best.
I don't love to hate her. I will be honest. I do not love to hate her. I really wish that she would get her shit together. And I feel like because we are talking about weight loss, we're talking about like 1,000-pound sisters and all of that. I feel like Mama June is what every single person who has surgery is afraid to end up being like.
Yep.
Because if she were still, however, 600, 700 pounds, living in their trailer with, whatever his name was, Papa Bear or Boo Bear, Sugar Bear. And then he had her, right, and they were still living in the backwoods somewhere. I think that she seemed so much happier when they were not on TV and she was sitting at, on her lawn chair out in front of her trailer with a stick yelling at everybody. And, this is where that kind of like she lost weight and now it has just turned into all the things that
she lost it. Now she's gaining it all back. Damn.
She's gaining it all back. I mean, this is just the simple of what happens when you start, because it all started with Honey Boo Boo, and
and that's how everybody knew she was back on drugs, is because she started losing the weight, but she wasn't losing it in a healthy way. She was losing it because she was using.
You're right, exactly.
So we know she's not using now because she's definitely putting it all back on, and maybe not all of it, but she's putting a lot of it back on.
Well, I don't know. See, I mean, she was heavy before when she said she wasn't using, and her drug tests were coming up. They weren't clean, but it was more like pot and stuff like that. She wasn't back using like the heavy drugs, but like she was supposed to be clean, not using anything.
I was gonna say, for someone who's an addict though, like her, you can't even test positive for a week.
Yeah, it can't even just be. Yeah, it can't be marijuana.
Can't do it.
I'm just, so I will definitely be watching that, and I will, Mama June, I will be very critical of you.
The tell-all that's on.
And the tell-all. We've got a plan to talk about the tell-all.
We have to talk about that.
Got to
because I saw some spoilers, and I'm like, oh shit, this is about to get real.
It is about to get real.
It's about to get real.
As a matter of fact, we'll get off of here. I will be running to the TV,
that's what I'm
hoping that I can hit the restart to watch the first hour.
I'm going to watch the tell-all. Everybody, I'm going to find my face at some point. And I will be back. We will be back. And next time I will show my face. Show your face.
Show your face. Hold on.
It took me off my game. I'm off my game because I have no face. It's really strange for me.
Show your
All right,
face.
everybody. Thanks for coming in. And whoever rewatches, we appreciate it. Bye. I'm waving, even though y'all can't see me.
I'll wait for you. And this is Super Wave.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.